Cream Pie asks, if I'm to ask serious question, do you subscribe to the idea that American justice system is plagued with systematic racism? Well, that's a loaded kind of thing. Yeah, of course, but every country's loaded systematic racism. I mean, real, we have a lot of Afghan people here. My family's from Iran. I was born and raised here, but the justice system in Iran is hella against Afghani people. They're discriminated against. I have a client right now from China. She has a mixed child, and people treat her mixed child that's white and looks fully white with a lot of racism. In Russia, they do that. In Africa, they do that. That's everywhere. So this idea of systematic racism is systemic to humanity, not just America. And I've traveled around the world. I have clients around the world. I talk about this issue with them. Systematic racism is systematic to humanity. It's not racism. It's prejudice and the way we deal with each other. We look at each other as groups, and when you take away the individual humanity of someone and just look at them as a group, this happens. And that's why a lot of these things we talk about nowadays is popular, the progressivism is constantly putting people in boxes and groups and forgetting their individualism. That's one of the reasons I love immigration law and practice the way I do is I always deal with individuals. So when someone comes to me, it's not they're an Iranian, they're Chinese, it's that it's Bob, I, or Jamshid, or Luke, or something like that. It's always dealing with the person, because that's what matters. We're individuals. And so we just got to deal with things in that way. But generally, is a justice system fully just? No, that's not. So that's just what it is. I hope you enjoyed this educational video. Also, you'll find our social media site has a lot more videos, images, and information about the U.S. immigration process. Please check those out on the various social media websites.